Hello, hello. Welcome. The stream should have been online. Yes, it is. Everything's working fine. So, bit early, yet still late, as I promised. But basically, I was looking for some fun stuff that I could do in Hearts of Iron 4 that I haven't planned before. Like, I have a few things in mind for later, like hopefully in the 2 weeks time. So the weekend in the next 2 weeks would be something different, something bigger. And I was searching through European territories, African ones, the Middle East, Near East, Far East, Oceania. I was even considering playing United States, that I haven't played for the how many, like few hundred hours of Hearts of Iron 4. I still haven't played once the United States. So, but then I saw this nation and I thought, Mongols, cavalry, I might make this work. Then I looked over, and of course the authoritarian tree is work in progress, so of course I cannot make the Khanate of Mongolia. So there's nothing that I can do here. Sad. Would be nice to see more of that. I might do that later. So we're not going to do this, we're not going to the national strength. But something struck me here as a very nice thingy called One Union Government if you go down the leftist takeover. And I still have to figure out whether or not I want to go through here or through here. For sure not through the Soviet part, though it is quite nice with the bonuses, but either go for the good bonuses of the reject Chobolsan advances and go for the modern and own red thingy, and go for the Dream of Greater Mongolia, unify and proclaim the Greater Mongolia, which is here. And I need quite a few things here, which is kinda alright, because you can do the focus that lets you make the border war conflicts, so you don't have to actually fight in a war, for example, with the Manchuria and Japan, which would be a very bad thing for me, most likely. Then there is also the leftist takeover part, which don't grant you bonuses, but even if the bonuses that you get are weak and just kinda meh, okay, you can form the tank divisions, you can get the air squadrons, which are nice. So the free stuff, basically, or the industrial relocation from the Soviet Union. This one, which we just need a lot of factories, 150, which is manageable, especially after we go through here, because you still can go through here and here. And then there's this one, 250 factories, and I'm just annexing the USSR. Everything around here is gonna be my core, so pretty much half of the Asia, half of the Europe, this lesser part, half, but half nonetheless. And you still, even though you don't get the bonuses that USSR does, you still get pretty nice bonuses from your economical and your army focus tree. not tech tree. And I figure out we will go with that. So without any further ado, because it only took me 8 minutes, we need to first make sure we're gonna do this. So we need to finish up the external policies negotiation, which we need to go for the either self-reliance or assisting during the January 1936 conference. So either we go for assists or of the USSR, or we need to provoke Stalin, or our delegation did not return to Ulaanbaatar. I'll try to make it work. If not, then we're gonna go through here, which we still can go for the Central Asia Defensive Pact, then remove, or can still go for, can we? Stay on guard, which is here, so prepare for inevitable. Yeah, we just need to stabilize the country. Okay, so we still can at least form Greater Mongolia. Okay, for now, let's start with better economy, because that's our main concern. Yes, of course, I'm running Route 56. I'm running the Route 56 anime, which is my mod to choice when it comes to visuals. Like to watch on this quite nice portrait than on your typical man here. I mean, I like to play historical, but not all the time. Okay, so we need to get rid of research ill-educated population. That's alright, because even though we get the consumer goods factories, we got the factories in a state, max factories in a state plus factory output. Buddhist opposition has to get rid of weak currency. Dominated animal husbandry is something we need to get rid of. And the NKVD agents are not as great as one might think. So first of all, let's start with typical research and economy stuff. It's gonna take us a while, and at this point, more civilians than infrastructure. We need those building slots, we need maybe not everywhere, but we need to develop at least our main state with steel and chromium. Speed to 5, unpause the game. No, we don't have field marshal, we just have generals, so later I would need to promote one of my generals. For now, let's okay, experimental failure. Okay, first report. Okay, so if we're going through here, then for sure our delegation will not return, because manpower +1 or so. No, more reports in the future. For now, mutual assistance treaty, and let's threaten Stalin with Japan. Okay, they agree, which is alright. And do we want to threaten them? Okay, not for now. Let's reconsider it. I can always do that later. Or not. Okay, well, I screwed up. Mongolian delegation returns that they returned. Okay, so what news? because this will be the biggest game changer for us if they will like to help us or if they not. That's really important. Okay, so yes, hold plan of Central Committee. So they did provide us with the assistance, which is great. And we can go for the Komi paths, which is gonna be alright here. A new leader, so bye-bye for the Belgidin Genden. I don't know how to pronounce the Mongolian names, I'm sorry. Mongolia is this country that I'm not very familiar with. Besides Ulaanbaatar, of course, the Who, the Mongolian band, and the Mongolian throat singing, of course. This is, I think, the most famous parts about Mongolia, and the Genghis Khan, and the Great Horde, which I tried to reconstruct, but, well, as you can see. There is nothing here, and if there is nothing here, then how the hell am I supposed to do anything? Okay, let's transfer the funds. Then hold plenum. We are staying red, even though I don't like that very much. But hey, whatever a man needs to do to take over the people and get hold of this beautiful, beautiful part. Okay, so let's see what is happening for now. France seems to go normal. British-German Naval Treaty. So are they... They did not go with denounce Versailles. Is this somewhere else? Oh yeah, I feel like they just went for the naval rearmament. UK is doing nothing political. The need of for policy changes. USSR is going for Trotsky. Coup d'etat. Civil war. Interesting, interesting. Japan is going fascist, I think, so nothing new on their part. I'm gonna go here very fast because I need to get rid of the ill-educated populace. At the same time, let's go deal with Ganden. We have Komi. I don't like Komi that much. For now, let's hire a political advisor. Okay, this choice allows for the leftist takeover. So now, we either go here, do a civil war path, etc, etc. Or do we stay... okay, for sure, maybe not. Seemingly, if the Soviets are going for the civil war, there's no such thing for me to go for this path. Okay, so I need to get to be in as a subject, Puppet Republic, then destabilize the central plane. It's gonna be hard. Okay, let's try and do that. Try and make it work. Let's assassinate him. We're gonna lose a little bit. And then was purged as a part of the deal. And now, okay, we get field marshals here. So we've secured the transition of power. Need to get the political part up and running before the Soviet Civil War kicks in. As I don't want to be on the you know, losing part of the war. So I might need to help Uncle Joe in the war. Which is not gonna be helpful, given I have... What is... Yeah, I did not look at my divisions. I have 0 manpower, 3 battalions of cav, 6 with divisions. Oh boy, it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. Alright, alright. So, invite Prinovsky. Frinovsky. And for me... Okay, let's go dispersed, as always. Gives better bonuses here. Now, I forgot to go for them. Who should I pick? Okay, something is happening. Soviet Civil War and black shirts. UK is going fascist. UK is going fascist. France is doing French things. Germany is doing... Germany things. Pretty much everyone stays on course besides UK and USSR. Bukharin here. So which am I supporting? Okay, I'm supporting the SSSR. Oh yeah, so I have to help them, not them. Okay. This might be a little bit harder than I expected. Okay, let's get this one and factory output. Division recovery rate. Death of Galeg Dorjin. Okay, at least it's not this guy. Krinovsky, and we have the agency. Nice. Okay. Oh well. It's a bad general, bad field marshal nonetheless. Does not have political advisor Horologin Chobasai. Oh. Oh. So I just need to do different stuff. Oh no. Anyway. Let's expand the general stuff. And I should have let him stay here. Should let him stay here and... Okay, now, Chobai-san is too dangerous. Let's prepare an insurrection. Okay. So now we can go for the civil war quote-unquote path. Oh, but it's gonna be so painful here. Let's start preparing for the... Maybe not flamethrower. Let's get the support going. I need a better equipment here. I do wonder what will happen. Probably a civil war. Probably. Of course it's gonna be a civil war. I'm too bad of a player to do different stuff. Is Mongolian, and Buryatian. Oh boy. And he's Mongolian and Mongolian. Okay, prepare leftist takeover. The soon we are done with that, the better. Wait. Honduran Commonwealth. Democratic Marxist nation that has no election. Mostly democratic. What is US doing? US is favoring Navy, far left suppression, blah blah blah. Nothing too crazy. Increased military spending. France is going for probably the bloom. Yeah, from the Popular Front and either Bloom or Daladier. Germany has denounced Versailles, so we're gonna have a very strong axis of three people in China. Oh, in China, three people in Europe. Japan went monarchist. That is good for me. At least they won't interfere with they won't interfere with us doing stuff in China, which is important. The SSSR is doing quite alright. They have been destroyed in, I think it was in Omsk or Novosibirsk. Then we have Little Entente. Oh boy, the world is going to be interesting. What is Poland doing? Still nothing in the political path. They are just going for economy and... well, not even economy, for military stuff. France... nothing yet. Yeah, Baldwin on the quote-unquote throne of England. Well, leading England as a prime minister. There's gonna be Mosley soon-ish. Did I bypass something? Ah, here. Works for me. Okay, let's capture Soviet weaponry. We need weapons. We do need weapons. And we do need for the Chinese Soviet Republic to be as strong as possible. For the sole reason of easy war. I mean easy war. It's not gonna be an easy war, but it's gonna be easier to fight with one bigger blob than with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. each other and generating more world tension. No one's gonna bat an eye on Mongolia versus People's Republic of China in the future, but a lot of people were gonna bat an eye on the international scene if the Mongols will go for the Xinjiang Clique, Tunganistan, Ma Clique, China, Shanxi, Mongol United Autonomous Front, and Manchuria. And there goes Austro-Hungary. Monarchies are going to be strong. So they voted for reunification, yet... They just went both for the reunification? Like, I did that once, and it was funny because both I was playing as Austria and the AI was Hungary. We both went for Otto von Habsburg, and Otto just decided to rule in both countries, yet as a separate ruler. We were not under an union, like it happens a lot of the times. We just kinda got both of the same ruler. Or it was his twin brother. Okay, what do we need to get? Anarchist in Spain. I don't think I need to do that. Okay, this is what I need. I need militia, I need more fun stuff. And I want... Okay, I cannot build anything, so let's build just guns, I guess. Guns, and then probably just go for the either exiles. At this point, is this even good? This one is gonna be good for the expanded the recruitment campaign. As we will need a bit more manpower and guns, etc. Okay, I've lost my field marshal. Both of my field marshals. It's a sad time for my field marshals. They just got their positions right, and they were get ridden off. Okay. Hello, Civil War. We have 16 divisions. So then go here. And the other go here. Can I still use the focuses? Yes. Oh no. We'll need to disband my militias. No worries. It's gonna be good. How strong are those militias? They are better than my cavalry. Yes, they are just militia, but they are better because there's more of them. Okay. Please go fast. Have better guns. We have nothing else to produce. Just gonna produce guns. When the front lines finally start to look like a normal front lines. Surprisingly, we have railroads. We magically built few. I think I'm just gonna start attacking. Everyone's on position, so there's nothing else for me to do than just try and push. Do have advantage. They don't have... Okay, let's maybe push the plan. Oh. Oh. Start recentering the support equipment. This looks nice. We have the advantage. Oh my god. No, not oh my god, but it is nice. Okay, army offense. And silent workhorse. Need this political power. Let's go for more breakthrough. Gonna show the Mongolians what the flamethrower is. Just gonna make a flamethrower equipped cavalry. It's gonna be great. Trust me. Trust me, guys. It's gonna be awesome. No way this is not gonna work. Of course it's not gonna work. Let's speed up things a little. It's gonna take a long while. Gonna both bleed out so many people. By so many I mean 0 on both sides. 0. The best civil war of all. Oh no, they've started losing. Great Mongolian state. Oh, they went authoritarian. Oh, I wanted to do that. Devs decided no authoritarian for you. No monarchist route for you. They have low supply, we have good supply, but we have river crossing. Now, if that's something that I wanted to avoid... Yeah. And that gives me manpower and support. Lessens my war support. I don't want to do that. I need as much war support as possible. Somehow are following Stalinism. Oh, nice. We pushed through. This is gonna be the big breakthrough I've been thinking about. I hope so. Okay, speed 5. It's no use just standing and watching the numbers go better and better. Because the numbers are... which one is going? Okay, you and you. Like that. No supplies. You are cut off. China is going ham on everyone. How many divisions do they have? More than me, that's for sure. They have this good cavalry unit here. No, 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 no. No, 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 bad. How bad is the situation? The situation is not great, but I've been in worse. Situation is that we cut off at least one division, and one division less is one division less that I have to worry about. Now I need to reorganize my army. We are winning. So that's good. For how long am I gonna be winning? That's a different question. Made a World War I and World War II because I had free time. Yeah, that is something pretty much most people do, actually. Because most of guys are just going for either pure infantry, and they just don't care about tanks, or somehow they are going for tanks when they are in Germany or USSR. Other than that, most of the people are just doing World War I bunkers and stuff. Bunkers, infantry, and artillery. Is it bad that it works? No, I don't think so. But bringing back the World War I tactics of just pure infantry assault to the World War II map, the geopolitical situation is funny. Okay. What do I need here? Tanks are not strong if you don't have the industry, to be honest. They aren't. Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. 3 well-equipped tank divisions will always win against pure infantry mass assault. If you have industry just for a little bit of a tank support, you have way better offensive than someone who solely focuses on the infantry. Because of the sheer breakthrough power. Like, if you're a small country, like, small country, if you are not the major power, then you could pretty much just go for... Not if you have artillery. Kinda. I know that I made tanks for Sweden, and it wasn't a big tank corps, but they were good enough to push out Germans. I think it was on stream even, so there's that. So if you... Yes, Sweden has better industry than Mongolia, that's for sure. But at the same time, you have this... how should I say it? You have this opportunity of being better than others. And pure artillery, yeah, the 7-2, of course. Of course, the usual template will be the 7-2. Still, the 7-2 against, let's say, 3... let's say the normal, like... The 20 width or 30 width. They send you the file of the map. Yeah, sure, just remind me later. Remind me later about that. Drop the link for Mega or for G Drive. It's gonna be fun to look at. Okay, for now, Civil War is over. I want to disband the militia. I kinda don't want to do that for now. The militias are gonna be useful. So how good is the SSR doing? Not that good. And I could also send per Discord, I think. Oh yeah, that too. That too. Okay, so should I wait? What is gonna be interesting? Want to go for the... Just need the DC name if you want. We want to do that. It is... okay, I cannot do that for now. Let me just check it. It is... Aventure underscore. So, there you go. Just invite me, then after the stream I'll add ya, and then we can type. Yes, of course I can. Like that. And okay, funny. The YouTube thinks that I just pinged myself. But yeah, just invite me, and after the stream I will accept, message you. And then we can do that. Okay, send. Okay. Now that the war is over, I might just... go for the economy part. Factory output or animal husbandry. What gives me better stuff? Pastoral region type, new veterinary facilities. Circumspect factory output. Okay, we're gonna end reliance on animal husbandry. I'm sorry, people, but we need that. What? We need that factory. Okay. Now, you can be our Minister of Education. We need that. We need that research speed and recruitable population. We're gonna make some tracks. Research some tracks, research some research. Farm experience. Okay. Okay, for now, let's just stand on the border with the Chinese Soviets. And when the opportunity arrives, we are gonna strike them. Sthavati. Makes me almost wanna go for, because I will eventually switch to motorized divisions. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. Since I eventually intend to switch from cavalry to motorized, for example here, yes, Old Heritage gives me better stuff because it gives me cavalry attack and defense, and this just gives me elite infantry or motorized division. I don't have that, but after that I will probably just go for the experimental mobility and go for that. Sweet tank buffs. Because hey, all armor organization plus breakthrough, and it pretty much gives me cheaper tracks, which are gonna be very important. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna focus on defense, just this part. So for now, can go for that. Switch. Okay, I cannot switch the militias. That's not good. That's not the fun stuff I anticipated. But oh boy, what I'm gonna do? First I'm gonna go further and further. No, do I want to really commit that? Yes, I do. You know what? Screw that. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna either be so successful that I'm gonna be astonished, I'm sorry. Or it's gonna be so crap that I would have to change my whole tactic around it. Who knows? Mongolia Mobile Doctrine Warfare. Sounds like a match made in heaven. Will it be one though? Only time will show. China is going crazy. Yeah. That's what they pretty much do all the time when they are left alone. Especially since Japan went monarchist, so they will go after USSR. I'm gonna go after USSR. And though this SSR is not doing great. So, 43. No, Now. This is gonna be stupid. Very, very stupid. But I'm gonna make myself involved in the civil war. Organization, yes. Five divisions here, and the rest goes here. This is not gonna end well. This is so not gonna end well. Infantry expert or ambusher? Ambusher, because we don't use infantry that much. Military maneuvers. 21 days. Okay, so I have time for that. I do have time for that. We do need to start worrying about our friend here that will eventually end up as our own territory. So yes, I am gonna do very stupid idea and help Soviets even though I don't have equipment nor divisions to help them. Oh, I can't even join wars. Now that's unfortunate. By unfortunate, I mean this whole strategy is not gonna work. Where is it? Ah. I can bypass that. Okay, let's see if that is going to work. See if that is going to work. Hopefully it will. And if not, then I feel like I might just screwed myself over. And I'll either become a dominion of USSR, which has the basic tree, or I will just be completely annexed. If I'm gonna be completely annexed, then oops. The best part is they somehow... Okay, they will outclass me. They will pretty much outclass me, so I don't think getting involved in a war is gonna be a great idea. Okay, let's put some military factories. And start working on those civilians. Mm-hmm. Yeah, another combinat. Republic of Turkey declares war on the Republic of Turkey. Okay. Soviet-French pact. Is this a French pact with those? Yes. It would be funny to see if France now gets involved in the war with... Oh. They went communist. Sir was AFK? No, don't worry. No worries, we are just getting fun stuff around the world. Mostly decided to go into the allies and create a faction with the Ethiopia multiplayer. No, that's not multiplayer. Multiplayer hopefully will be in 2 weeks. And if not, then pretty much I'll think about something. So, the French Entente is strong. France went communist, which is a great deal for us. Because then I might push them out into the war with USSR if the need arises. And the need will probably arise since I intend to next that. Germany is doing Germany stuff. Yeah, if I join, it probably will be Switzerland or any South American country because they suck. Ah, don't worry. Haha, now that's funny. Looks like early war Germany. And okay, oh, so why is France not attacking? France doing French stuff. Hello, France. France is such a weird country as an AI. They either do extremely well or they are just say screw it all and decide to not do anything. At least they have also a German that looks alright. Exactly. But seems like Germany is gonna have a hard time even with Italy on their side. Yeah, that is gonna be a very, very bad Germany and Italy. Also, Monaco is here. Hello, Monaco. Only Monaco or countries like Liechtenstein got funny focuses. Then same with China, either they don't fall after like 7 years or they die in first months. With China, it really depends how well either the player or the AI handles. Well, the Japanese AI handles that. If they go through the invasion of both the Shandong and Shanghai, then it's pretty much over for China, because Chinese AI tends to then relegate a large amount of troops to the to those two next front lines, and then Japan can just push through and just do Ichigo and like pretty much destroy China very easily. Or if they just decide to go for the frontal push, then that can drag out. Not always, but sometimes. No. SSR, no need to. Hey, hi Al. That's what I mean, either they die in the first months or 7 years and don't fall. So pretty much either they are just doing IRL China, or the Japan is going a historical and conquers China. And then goes for US pretty much. Okay, now looks like the tables have turned and Poland and Czechoslovakia. Oh no, they pushed through Czechoslovakia for. No way, Czechoslovakia did not make the focus. Also, Germany hit the borders. The borders can always be fixed. The borders can always be fixed. Auto-Ribbentrop Pact. Oh boy. Not looking great for the French Entente. Because even though... So let's look at the situation. Britain got pushed out of the Ireland by Irish forces alone. The USSR that joined Axis and Ragnarok just too late. I love historical games. This is the strongest Axis I've ever seen. USSR in Axis, French Entente. So basically we got double allied factions and America that just does ANZUS stuff. So pretty much says, okay, it's 1 hour in, so I can say. So they are just going, fuck all of you, we're going isolationist for the World War II either. Again. France pushing into Italy. Okay. Most historical Hearts of Iron game in the world. Exactly. Yugoslavia holds out. Czechoslovakia holds out still until they lose the last mountain and hill provinces. Poland is doing Polish stuff. They held out for a really long time, but again, just like in the real life, getting gangbanged from both sides. Now, this is what I don't like about Hearts of Iron 4, that they just assume that the war between Poland and Soviet Union did not happen in 1939, which it did happen. It was pretty much over by that, but it did happen. Poland is doing Poland and not existing. Poland is putting up a very good fight considering how big of a front they have to cover. Like the use, and in the mod you get the shock from surprise attack. Again, Soviet doing Soviet stuff and attacking without notifying, because this is pretty much what happened IRL, besides, well, the Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia, besides the French Entente, but it did happen to Poland, IRL. Oh, Poland helped me. Exactly. Why die for Danzig? So yes, the surprise attack really went here because Poland did not expect Soviet Union to attack from this side. Which they did. Let's not forget about that. Because people often... Well, people... Mostly younger, but not only younger, but a lot of quote-unquote Hearts of Iron players, so the most educated people of when it comes to World War II geopolitical situation. TBH, if I really want Danzig as Germany, I normally give Slovakia for it. You are doing a good guy, Germany, which I think is a funny playthrough. Yeah, that's probably just you. To be honest, in the game, Poland should put out much bigger fight. I don't know why it's so bad in the game. Well, okay, debuffs like the sudden blitzkrieg, then you get the debuffs of surprise attack from Soviets. But it should have been pretty much like that when the Poland holding on for quite a while to the corridor. Also, the corridor to Romania is pretty much historical. Like because Soviets mostly attacked not from the Ukrainian parts, but from the Belarusian. So they went from Minsk, Novogródek, Grodno, etc. They went here. Then pretty much the line was in Podlasie, where they just met up with Germans. There's this famous photo of Soviet and German troops just welcoming each other in Poland and really having a nice, fun party all around. And then the whole Ribbentrop-Molotov Pact happened, Poland was split. Also, again, the historical inaccuracy in Hearts of Iron, that of course I know is because of the engine limitations. Poland never capitulated. About 107 and 50 against about 47 or so with army debuffs, yeah, exactly. But like I said, let's be clear, Poland never capitulated, Poland never signed an act of capitulation, like for example France did. That's a fun historical fact. For France, Germany was so salty about the defeat in World War I that after the French capitulation in World War II, they made France took out the train wagon from the museum. That's why there is a focus. Okay, let me pause for a little bit. They were so salty about the defeat, so they made French pull out the same wagon that Germany signed the Act of Capitulation in 1918, put it in pretty much exact... not that one. Yeah, yeah, but I'm gonna finish because maybe someone doesn't. They made them put it in pretty much exact the same place in the Compiègne forest, just to spite France for that. So that's pretty funny, and it happened like around here, like just as this forest in Picardy starts, pretty much here. So that's the Compiègne forest, which both of the events happened. Then, of course, the other, I think a little bit of unknown fact, Poland never capitulated. Of course, you can say, no, but Poland did not exist because it was taken. Yes, it was taken, it was occupied, but it never signed any capitulation act because first, the whole government evacuated through Romania, then through the Straits, and into France, then from France to Britain, so they did not be here, so no one whereas to sign the Capitulation Act. Second of all, Poland never intended to sign a Capitulation Act. So Poland was the only nation that never signed a Capitulation Act. Therefore, Poland was as existing as Great Britain or USA or all the other like Greece. Again, there is a focus for an underground state. Underground state is a different side. And because underground state is after you go into exile. That did happen. I'm not gonna say that it did not, because it did happen. What I'm saying is, in the game it should be a little bit different. Of course, I know game limitations. They say Poland capitulated, etc. Whereas in reality, it did not happen. Because if we look here, so this should be British-Italian War. Yeah. They have capitulated and can no longer stop this side of the war from surrendering. What's an underground state? Pretty much underground state was pretty much a country that does not exist on paper, but exists as a partisan state. Hungary being right now. I can breathe. Yeah, poor Hungary. It's funny how they went for the Austro-Hungarian unification, and then Austria decided, okay, we're doing Anschluss now. But, okay, underground state. So what happened in both France, Yugoslavia, and Poland on a different scale. Pretty much the biggest one was in France and Poland. Is that there was the underground state. Or no, in France it was a partisan state, and in Poland it was underground state. So basically we had both education system, political system, economy, military, everything was independent, and it was just Soviet-Austrian Pact. It was just underneath the German noses, like pretty much as they say. The darkest part is under a lantern, or something like that. There's this proverb. And pretty much everywhere in Poland, there was a state that existed, that was pretty much a country, that, well, had their own stuff. Fun fact, Yugoslavia almost freed itself in World War II. Exactly. That is something that happened. But also Yugoslavia had very big support from both Allies and Soviet Union, as Tito was very liked person, very liked man on both sides of the Allied countries. Well, Allied. USSR was not in an Allied country, but it was in, as on the victory side. What country or kingdom am I playing? I am playing as Mongolia. So there you go. Currently I just need to fix my economy to be able to somehow... Okay, how the hell am I gonna build a navy if I don't have access to sea? And the partisans were so bad that the Germans had to keep about 500,000 troops for the whole time. Yeah, pretty much nobody liked Germany for a valid reason. So what they did in both like Yugoslavia and Poland, they had to keep a really big amount of soldiers just to just to keep the population in check. Well, what can I say? We Slavs don't like if there's someone else reigning over us. It goes about, and I can say that both. The same part about Czechs, Slovakians, Poles, Serbians, Macedonians, etc. Germans said to almost everybody, real life and privileges are for fate. Yeah, they didn't do that in France. France was pretty much, okay, you're good to go. Of course, they still stationed troops, especially in the parts that were occupied, that were not under Vichy France. But mostly French were not very repressed. Yes, they were repressed. Let's not forget about that. They were repressed, but not on as big of a scale as that happened in the Slavic states. Goes to show the also quote-unquote political agenda of Germans, that they pretty much did consider French or English as almost equal to Germans, whereas they considered everyone to the east as the Untermensch, so the undermen, underhuman. Basically, they did not consider them humans. Therefore, they thought, yeah, because they are Latin people and those were mostly seen as Aryan, because Italy and Romania. Exactly. Italy, Romania, and surprisingly a little bit of Hungary. Yes, Hungarians were, and Romanians were the minor Axis members, but they had the privileges a little bit. And also that's why they were invited to the Axis. With Bulgaria, it was a little bit more complicated. Bulgarians decided to align themselves with Germany just to be safe, then it backfired. Really backfired. Yeah, I know. But the same thing happened to Romania, so it backfired. Then, if I remember correctly, Bulgaria was basically forced or death. Yeah, that's true. So that's why they aligned themselves with Germans, just to keep themselves safe. Same thing happened with Denmark, because as much as one is going to joke on the 6-hour war in the Denmark, it did allow them to mostly be an autonomous state and around inside the... Okay, what's happening? Malicious Chinese scam. Oh no! Oh, screw you, China! You wanna fight? You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight. Hungary got help from Germans in the Transylvania with Romania. Yeah, exactly. So there was this really conflict of interest between Hungary and Romania. Hungary, Romania, and Bulgaria. 3 countries that suffered during World War I, 3 countries that decided to regain their former might, and 3 countries that had conflict of interest because of that. So Germany and Italy were the peaceful, how should I say it, negotiators, and pretty much everything went into favor of Hungary because they were the closest with both of them. Oh no, 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 no. I'm sorry, I'm not joining the French Commune. Wait. Wait, who am I, you know? Excuse me? Fucking-cuse me? No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna reload the save. I'm gonna reload the save and think about the solution, because I was a little bit focused on talking and did not expect that to happen. You are basically fucked anyways. Yes, so they don't like me. China's already in the Axis. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I should have went for that. I should have went for that. I think Ran is dead. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna lose half a month of progress. Maybe Who could have guessed communism and fascism don't really like each other? You tell me! Game, you... Okay, I'm gonna say, you fucking tell me. Who could have guessed communism and fascism don't really like each other? Who? Tell me about fucking that. Soviet don't count. Okay, Soviet don't count. Who else is... Okay, they are fascist. You see this? Democracy, democratic conservatism. Oh, I'm sorry, I hit my mic. Explain that to me. What the fuck? That doesn't count because focus. Shut up. Shut up. It counts in my heart. It counts in my heart. Oh boy, I am screwed, aren't I? Good thing I didn't disband that militias. Okay, so first of all, that, and okay, second of all, that. Maybe I can prolong that and I don't know. Democracy and fascism were at least more in common than fascism and communism. I would disagree. I would disagree. Fascism and communism had a lot in common. Maybe not as much as fascism, but I kinda guess why this part really got along, economic wise. Okay, so I have 2 weeks. Okay, where can I launch? Ulaanbaatar, Gobi, and Dornod. So that would leave me with pretty much 2 states. That is gonna... stabilize the interior. Didn't talk about the animal leaders mod? No, I talked about that a little bit. So I just thought that I like the mod and that's why I'm keeping it. I do play with normal leaders too, but well, it just happens that I had this enabled and I was like, ah, screw that. 6 days, 5. Okay, I am... I'll try and hold. I'll try and hold and... Okay, this time they did not declare war. To be honest, I am not that much fan of anime. Oh, you don't have to be. No. I mean, I like it, that's why I'm using it. Doesn't mean everyone has to be a fan of it. Talk too much? I talk too much. Well, my dear friend, what did you expect from a streamer? If not talking a lot. Okay, I'm gonna join the French Entente just because I need to survive after capitulation. If I capitulate, that is about the worst sentence. Ah, yeah, that. I mean, I'm a little bit of a history nerd. So why shouldn't I talk, to be honest? Don't worry. It is what it is. Oh, they really are going for my ass here. Why is there 4 Soviet divisions on my border? Can I edit you? No, I can't. Can I add artillery? Yes. Can I add more cavalry to you? Yes, I can. At least that might be alright. Now, the bad part is... Okay, I'm gonna delete that, and we are gonna set a defensive perimeter around here. So everyone just pretty much go out. I've seen people underestimate navy and get destroyed in naval invasion or trade. Don't you worry. I am a naval guy. I love Navy in Hearts of Iron 4. I love designing it. I love playing as a naval nation. So that at least is not what's happening here. So... Well, now this happened. I believe that Japan for 2 years in a naval instrument. Yeah, and there is also this trick for Japan to invade the US with just one ship. Like, you make Akagi a separate task force, bring her pretty much over to the Marshall Islands, and from Marshall Islands you have just enough range to reach California. The rest of your navy just keeps the US Navy busy, and you launch your invasion from here to here. Settle out in somewhere around Los Angeles and San Diego, and go pretty much with your whole army. Especially if you're a good player. Okay, I cannot send you manpower. I don't have any. Okay, to be honest, this is not as bad of an outcome as it could have been. We are in the Axis. We can break free. Communist ideas, yes. So the only thing we need is for now to build up an army, break free, and if this works... Oh no, because it's not a faction leader. Okay. But that is not worrying me as much. I just need to go for the dream of Greater Mongolia, break free, and do that. I still can manage to work around this. Okay. Hey, more manpower, more free manpower. We have no militia, but we have manpower. Magic. So that means I have a pretty chill game for now. Can call it a chill game. Gonna go for the synthetic refineries. Now, if we can oh, we are at war with the UK. Huh. Interesting. Oh yeah, of course, I'm a puppet. Now, I can break free. Or Cuba with just a small fleet. That too. Very small. Cuba starts with 0. Oh, doesn't matter. Okay, let's work with that. Now, since we are in Axis, that means we can work from within. To be honest, I'm just trying to like pretty much make things go ahead in my game for some reason stronger field than Japan while Japan wasn't in war yet. Wait, so wait, I wanna check. Does Cuba have like a Let's Caribbean unification. That sounds like a fun thing to do because everyone is supported by the guarantee is supported by United States, so you can pretty much do the unification of Caribbeans. So that could be alright-ish. But okay, I meant to check Cuba's. No, Cuba has the basic naval tree, so how do they make this? I have no idea. They had like 500 ships. Okay, now you've completely lost me. Like, okay, better fleet than Japan. AI Japan really sometimes does not focus on navy at all, so they keep it around 300, but 500 ships as Cuba. So pretty much send all of your men to serve on ships. How they are fielding such a big fleet? Where do they keep it? How are they... Okay. No, they are not having enough oil to support it. Maybe they stole it from UK and France or something. That is... Not gonna lie, that is the most reasonable explanation, I guess. Okay, so do I want to go for motorized infantry or tanks? I like motorized infantry, and That should be better. That gives me breakthrough and organization, recovery rate. That gives me breakthrough organization and recovery rate and supply range. Okay. I'm going for the mobile infantry and then either flexible structure or modern blitzkrieg. I haven't went with that for quite a long time, so I am not really that versed in mobile warfare. Hey, at least we can go for that and that. I love historical games, I truly really do, but sometimes you just lose. Okay. Let's stabilize everything. Okay, Manchukuo embargoes us. Do I look like I care? I'm a puppet of Soviet Union, and Soviet Union is in Axis. You can suck my horse tail. They had like 150 both though. UK's navy and did I was almost fully destroyed by me, German Empire, and I also had a fleet of like almost 1,000 ships. Then probably they went for pretty much every nation around here, so 100. Okay, I'm sorry if you heard that. Some guy on a motorbike going around. So they went for pretty much probably British, German, French, and Italian navies. I think that's the most reasonable explanation. I don't know. Okay, good thing that I am gaining independence faster than they are going for the lessening of autonomy. At this point, I'm just gonna screw that and focus entirely on modernizing my non-existing army. Which, by that, it's easier to modernize a non-existing army than to modernize the army that already exists. Yes, doesn't make sense, but it happens. And for almost all naval focuses, that's why 1,000 ships. Yeah, I get you. I get you. 150 capital ships alone. When I leave, I'll probably be back next stream. Okay. Thanks for hopping on, and have a good one. Yeah, with Germany, you have the coastline to expand on that. Most people never do that. But yeah, it is possible. Most of the times people are just gonna build up the coastline with military and civs. All of the okay, that helped too, probably. I'll decline. I don't want convoys. I don't need convoys. I'm a landlocked nation. What am I gonna do with them? Sail across the rivers? I need to go as a colony and start. Okay, first of all, I need to start. Japan Japan, I had so much hope in you. Yet you ruined it all. Okay, I'm not gonna help you. Hello, CPI. Welcome to the stream. Fun fact, Czechoslovakia had a navy in World War II. Fun fact, Czech Republic still has navy until this very day. They are currently based in, I think, in the German part of Pomerania, but it does exist. It's a trade fleet navy, not a war navy, but they do lease a port in somewhere in the Verpemmern. Slovakia was born to fight, change my mind. No, it was. Fun fact, pretty much every landlocked nation has some naval capacity. And by that I mean... I know that Switzerland... pretty much every... No, like, okay, of course I'm not talking about countries like Liechtenstein, like Monaco, San Marino, etc. Although they are the coast provinces, so they might have, but Andorra, etc. I'm talking about countries, the bigger countries with pretty much proper economies, like Switzerland, etc. They do have a navy. It's a river-based navy, but it is a navy nonetheless. And also sometimes like Czechoslovakia. Africa was united for like 100 minutes after colonization. Minutes or months? Because I feel like 100 minutes is like more appropriate here. And I did not hear about that. Fun stuff. I need to promote communist ideas everywhere. I just need this uprising. Wasn't this like being unified, and because of the at least the UK's and French part tried to... Ah, yeah, they did. And as always, they failed because as we see, it didn't work. Yeah. Unification of something on such a big scale never works. And I'm talking about proper unification, not colony or some sort that has a great autonomy from the overlord, etc. What the heck happened to Africa? A peace deal happened to Africa. Pretty much all of France just did a decolonization forced by Germans. And France still exists in Senegal. Wait. Yeah, in Senegal and French Guiana. So hey, kudos to France. They still exist. And probably this will also happen to British if they got conquered by Germans. That is pretty much a decolonization. And speaking about the unification, etc. No, unification almost never works. Mostly in Africa with the Congo, Ethiopia and West Africa alone, we see. Yeah, but that's... I mean, what do we see? We see civil wars happening pretty much on daily basis. One civil war ends, the second civil war starts. That's what is happening in Africa, in Ethiopia, in Congo, in pretty much a lot of parts of Africa, besides the southern and central parts. Northern too, because northern is a lot more consolidated when it comes to that. South Sudan, I just say. Exactly. South Sudan, Somalia, etc. That is really a very, very big cauldron when it comes to that. So... And the same happened with Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia existed for, like, what? Not even 100 years. And it only existed because somehow Slavs, the southern Slavs decided to... Maybe it's a good idea, which after the World War II, they really started to fall apart. Everyone wanted bigger autonomy, then Serbia, as the leading country, decided to try and keep everyone in check. Then the War of Independence in Yugoslavia happened in 1990s. UN and NATO intervened. We all know the story. The what we know about that is, and we should learn about, is never... most stable is probably Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, and South Africa. You know, South Africa isn't stable. Yeah, I agree. Like what we see. What's the most stable is the Northern Africa. Always has been. And South Africa, quote unquote, is stable. Although, like you said, it's not that stable. The situation with Algeria and Morocco isn't that nice. Warlords everywhere. Libya may talk to you, exactly. But for real. I do feel bad for people who live there. Like, not in a bad way, but it's about... what? What? It's about, like, I just... okay, I just wish for people to live in relative peace and quiet, calm life. It's the best for every of us. If we can cooperate, then we should. Of course, it's never gonna happen. I mean, I know that the wars are going on, will go on, because everyone loves a good war. How to make a civil war speedrun? Unite Balkans, Eastern Europe, Middle East, Afghanistan, and Africa in one nation. Say no more. You can just unify Balkans, and there goes your civil war. Yeah, you don't even need to unify any of that country. And pretty much Eastern Europe was united for quite a long time by the USSR. Then they split, but still remained in a very big economical relationships with each other. And the whole stuff with the Crimea happened in 2010s. And here we are today. And yes, I am gonna do the mandatory stuff. There's Western Europe, there's Central Europe, and there's Eastern Europe. Don't forget about Central Europe. So basically, this part. This part is Central Europe. This part is Eastern Europe. Not the whole Romania. Romania is more of a Southern Europe. So this is Central, this is Western. Russia, Ukraine, Baltics, Belarus, and Poland, and my joke too. I live in Poland, so I pretty much know what I'm talking about. And yes, uniting those parts was a pretty much bad idea, and I'm glad we are not united anymore. Let's go for tanks, for the hell of it. Maybe some support companies while I'm at it. This unification you talk about was never a thing. Like, I get what you're trying to say, but trust me, it's like in Yugoslavia. You think there's unification, but there's not. Goes to show how badly we were opposed to quote-unquote unification. I'm not talking about Eastern Europe states like Ukraine and Belarus or Baltics, because okay, I don't talk about Baltics. I don't touch the Baltic subject, and I'm just gonna talk about how badly it would happen to USSR after World War II if they tried to quote-unquote unify Poland, Eastern Germany, Czechoslovakia, Hungary, etc. into the USSR. That would not end up well. And I'll tell you that. We showed what we were able to do during the Second War, and we would show them later. And we showed them. Quite until the end of the Soviet Union, which I'm very proud of. Guess that's Civil War speedrun. It's not even a civil war. You should, well, Germany did say after the second time, maybe we don't try it anymore to counter everything. Yeah, exactly. No, but civil war. Civil war is when there is a two parties that are very, very hard on their opinions in one country. They're consisting of people from one culture, from one nation, and not, for example, a nation here in Zagreb as a Croatia, and here in Posavina as Bosnia and Serbia. I'm sorry. Civil war would happen, I don't know, if Berlin and that part decided, no, we don't like what the lands in Frankfurt or Stuttgart are doing, so they split off and they start civil war. Civil war would not happen between, for example, I don't know, Belarus and Russia, because they are not in the same country, even if they were unified under Soviet Union. You can start in two ways, political or different people, just like Poles and Germans. Yeah, but the first I mean, first. We were never in one country to begin with. And the people that were in one country pretty much just decided to assimilate to one or the other. That's what, for example, happened in Yugoslavia. They were Southern Slavs, so they shared the same roots and the same culture, but they were different people. Croatians, Slovenians, etc. And political is what mostly happens, because it's easier, quote unquote easier. Here I wanted a communist uprising in Republic of China. Seems like Republic of China is gonna die faster. Was there World War III? To say either Taiwan is a country, Kosovo is free, Kurdistan, Israel. Okay. As I don't wanna get banned, I say we should drop the topics. The topics are great, and everyone has their own opinions about that. I am not gonna commentate on that. Sorry, not sorry. Like, everyone is entitled to their own opinion about that. I am not gonna tell anyone what is good, what is bad in terms of that, because there is no good side nowhere. But I will refrain from the comments. That's a shitty division, that's a little bit better. Okay, so you don't wanna get your credits court lower than Tibet and Hong Kong. I mean, Hong Kong was never free to begin with. Well, no, but speaking like normally, Hong Kong was autonomous zone. Yes, it was an autonomous zone that were given greater political and trade rights, but it was still kinda under the rule of PROC. What PROC did was bad, was a horrible stuff, but just technically Hong Kong was just an autonomous zone inside that. It still wanted and wants freedom. Yes, and I support that. But theoretically and technically speaking, it was a part of the PROC. Not saying it should be. I'm not saying it shouldn't be. What I'm saying is it was. And it is still. But the deals are happening above them. UK, US, China. I don't question the Soviet pick in World War I and in World War II file. I've seen a lot of stuff. Don't worry. I'm not gonna question it. Okay. Let's promote more of the communist ideas in the Republic of China. What are they going to do? Declare war on us? Yeah, sure. Sure, they sure will declare war on us. They sure will. I wonder what will happen. Do they want... No, they are normally democratic. Okay, where's Great Empire of Qing? Oh, yeah, I forgot to focus on Qing too. How's it going? We are slowly getting our autonomy back. Maybe even to the point that we will break free. Hopefully. Is there no, there's only suppressed subjects, not... Oh no, there is increased autonomy. I might do that later to speed things up. So can I just... Autonomy effect from master building. Can I just build stuff in the Soviet Union to try and raise my autonomy? That's a question that I have. I forgot to do China and I just saw. Oh, no worries. In the map. Well, you still have time. So don't you worry. The 18. What's the 18? You still have time. You still have like 1-2 hours more to meddle in the file. Support the initiative, industrial relocation. That would be nice. Okay, oh no, anyway. Yeah, sure. Oh no. Ooh, nice. Nice. Communist uprising in Qing is something I really need. Well, I really want to because... Well, first I need to be independent. Then I'm gonna do the communist uprising in Qing, and from that I'm gonna take it over, make myself a nice puppet. So I won't... Should I go for that? Nah, I'm gonna go for increased autonomy, so I can get that stuff faster. And in the meantime, I'm gonna just focus on my industry, plus all the other funny stuff. To start building steel mills. And get my whole 4 divisions out. Okay, you're gonna be my field marshal. You're gonna be my general. You're armor officer and cavalry officer. Beautiful, because I will be using both of that. For sure, logistics wizard for Mongolia. It's gonna be great, so we don't have that much. So I need somehow increase my autonomy, like really increase it. I just wonder how I should do that. First of all, that, and that. Do I have everything? Yes. They have manpower for that? That's a great question. Okay. Stabilize the interior. Yes. Wanna do... Are they going for the fascist grow? Yeah, daily fascist support. At least they still can get that stabilization. Aggression pact from Shanxi clique. No, thank you. You will become my puppet sooner or later. Preferably sooner. At the same time... Okay, there's colony, and then after that there's independent, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Think so, too, at least. I don't know about you, but the constant naval invasions of English really bother me. Well, not bother me. Okay, so... non-war measures. Okay. Recruitable population factor. More people for the army for me. Not gonna join the war, but more people for the in the army for me. So let's, I don't know, improved medium tanks. What do I need to... Revolutionary Tank Division. T-18. What the hell is T-18? Okay, China is gonna become hella powerful. China is not gonna become powerful simply because... in your file. Okay. Yeah. If that's then... If that's it, then yeah, probably. That you were talking about my save where China is just in Japan currently. Uh-oh. Oh, no. China is almost fully united. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so now I just wonder if I can do that first. It's fast. And is that gonna help me? Artillery attack, that's gonna be helpful. Is that gonna help me improve my autonomy? Like building in the Overlord territory. So I don't remember that. So then good, if not then okay, I'll manage to do without it. It's just gonna take a while. Only real Tibet, but it gets Mongolia, so is it really a debuff then? Nah, not really. Free Tibet and free Mongolia. As everything should be. Okay, let's see. Let's see if that is gonna help. I'm gonna... Island of Mongolia. That does not sound good. Okay, where is the guy that gives me faster... Oh, here. Captain of Industry. I need this guy. Maybe not ASAP, but it will be awesome to have one. With the multiplayer with the safe, I would recommend to allow China. Yeah, probably. I mean, the multiplayer that I intend to do is just gonna be like either between my friends, like depending on how many people that I can pull into would join. Because if less, then I have different plan, if more, then I have different plan. If I somehow manage to bring like 20 people into the game, then we might go just fully World War II. Okay, okay, let me check what's happening behind my window. Volunteer only 4.04 million already. Nice. Okay, some cunts decided to launch fireworks. And that scared the shit out of me. Like... That wasn't really a nice time. Like, come on. Oh, hey, Japan joined allies. This is interesting. Even more. No, I do not consent to that. I do not consent to... I do not consent to me being in a war. That is awful. Please help. Send help. Although I forgot that China sucks at the start with stability, so that could balance that. Yeah, China really struggles in the beginning from the, you know, the whole warlord stuff, etc. So that is very, very... It is a balancing factor. Kinda. Okay, so I build stuff in Irkutsk. It does not help me, so I am gonna stop doing that and start building my own stuff. I'm just gonna start contributing to a war, I guess. No airplanes, no fun stuff. But the faster I can get the my autonomy back, the better. Chief of Air Force, nah. Entrenchment, nah. Armor, maybe, later. Also, I have quite a chaotic file. That was my first game, and it was mainly a joke. Okay. Okay, I'll take that into consideration. Okay, so my cavalry divisions have better stuff than Soviet ones. So my stability sucks. Oh boy. At least I'm fast. So that's good. That would be a nice encirclement if only we could go. Okay, and there goes the encirclement. Just stop attacking. This shouldn't be that hard, TBH, if you know what to do. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing pretty much all of the time. No, you get the... You know, like in the saying. Fake it till you make it. Oh, sorry, is the Japanese Navy in this one? Ooh. Ooh. I see, I see. Making stuff a little bit easier. We only had air supremacy. That would be awesome. So we could just go and punch through those mountains without a worry that they have... That I have minus what? Minus some... Oh, okay, that's not that big of a minus. TBH. Biggest minuses are because of the terrain. I have like 10 files where I bully the Japanese Navy. I love to do that. Well, I'm quite opposite when it comes to that. I just like to bully other navies with Japanese Navy. Yeah, I don't really want to switch from the party successor. Okay, it would be alright, but to get better buffs and to get rid of the debuffs, but at the same time the autonomy is really important for me. So I feel like it should have been alright with that. It shouldn't be that hard, just so it was on civilian. I did my old self do that. Your old self was a fool. It happens to the best of us. Don't you worry. You can resolve yourself to change that to regular difficulty from now on. So finally we are in a war. Although in a war with Japan, that constantly uses last stand, because of course that's what they do. In whole week of no organization damage. Meanwhile, I'm just bleeding myself out here. Waiting for it to decrease 700. Okay, 700 death. I mean, every save after that I have regular. Good, good, good. Okay, I'm gonna mobilize the reserves. As I really did hate myself, Austria with veteran. No, just don't play at veteran. It's not worth it, really. It's really not worth it at this point. You're just gonna tire yourself out. Nothing will make any sense. Union on 5 races. Really? Is it really one? Okay, if I could, but I can't. No, no, no. Bad horse. Bad horse. You go around. And you attack them in the mountains, because that's what cavalry does best. Like I said, I really hate myself that time, I think. I can see that. I can certainly see that. Like no hate and at all, but who the hell actually plays on veteran unless you go for achievements or something like that? Other than that, nah, man, not worth it. Not worth it at all. Now I'm gonna be Mongolia, you know, in a war with Japan. Oh, hey, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Mongolia in a war with Japan. Who would have guessed? The answer, you hate yourself then. You're just a masochist. You just like yourself suffering. There's no other option. Okay, we need those divisions to die preferably fast. Okay, mobilize reserves. Service by requirement. Do I want to do that? Oh, not really. Not really. I can go for the motorized, etc. Oh, new divisions. Nice. But divisions nonetheless. Somehow I also had the energy to form Austro-Hungary. As Austria? Really? You must really hate yourself. As Hungary, I would understand that. But as Austria, really? Like no focuses, no nothing, you just do that and think it will work? Come on, my dude. Have some decency, at least play as Hungary then. In that veteran self, exactly. Ah, the veteran save. Yeah. Okay, who is bleeding faster, me or them? The answer is me. Nobody wants to help me. Okay, and now we have like what? 11 divisions here. Encircled divisions. But still too much equipped organization. Something that we don't have. We won't be having for a bit. Okay, one more. I know this is just a... They try to speedrun. Oh, just I just saw that. The more I hear about your save, the more I am concerned with it. Like, for real. First you say it's on veteran, then you say you are trying to speedrun playing then you say you're trying to speedrun the restoration of Austro-Hungary as Austria. You are beyond masochist, my guy. That is beyond my comprehension. I'm sorry, but I really don't get you. I really don't. I tried to understand you. I tried to understand your ways. Your ways are beyond anything I've heard and think about. Oh, Shanshin was the next. Okay. I didn't get myself, to be honest. I can't blame you. Because this was very puzzling. Okay, I am at least very close to be at least a colony. Because Well, puppet. Do I export? Yeah, subject manpower requirement. Yeah, so I'm losing quite a lot. That I will have a lot of free manpower. Open Confederation too. So Open Confederation, that's a pretty recent save then. Well, pretty recent. That's from this by blood alone. So that's not that old of a save. Huh. Color me surprised. But the Alpine Federation is pretty very easy to achieve and to play with. Don't get me wrong, but it is not the hardest thing to play as. Especially since pretty much everyone just agree to your demands. Like, yes, some of that is harder when, for example, Italy declines, but most of the time they just agree to everything. Okay, stop that and... Okay. Oh, okay. Now... Now... What can I say? I really don't know what to say. Like... You can choose this spamming infantry. Yeah, you can, but... If you really... Is it really meaningful to just cheese your way? The Alpen. Yeah, that's true. They just see a lot of units and they scared their pants. Okay, can I push? That's the question. No. I can push through here. I really like having no manpower and trying to push through. Really makes you feel like you're playing as a weak, quote-unquote, country. We have a navy with 10k ships with Slovakia, so they have to say anything. No, no. I understood it clearly. Very clearly. You, sir, you have no restraint. I mean, I have one. I don't have one either, but you, from all the Hearts of Iron players, you somehow are bringing that stuff to new extreme. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Make yourself welcome. Okay, let's improve our relations with the Soviets. I do need that, just a few bit of manpower that I can master from anything. I don't wanna go to service by requirement yet. Just want to try and go for the subjects leasing to Overlord. I have quite a few guns, so start land lease. I can go for fuel. I can go for fuel. I don't use it. And I'm gaining quite a nice amount because I have the refineries. Oh, pretty much I'm starting to have refineries. And that should give me subject non leasing to Overlord. Which is something I just don't want to say TBH, but gonna do anyways. World Conquest as Stanutuva. Don't do it. Like, you might think that this is fun and good idea. It's not. It is not. I've seen that. I've been there. Trust me, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. You're gonna suffer even more than Austria on veteran. And that might say a lot. Let me guess, you saw Torior videos. Or anyone else? It's so unsafe, yeah. I figured. Okay, so apparently the... Oh, okay, where is the... So where is the land lease? Okay, so I've sent the land lease and... Turns out it did nothing. So I'm just gonna... wrong button. It's gonna do once and full like that. Soviet Socialist Republic. Yes. So you are getting a land lease in 25 days. Let's see if that will bring my autonomy up. Subject land leasing to Overlord. I did, so 4,500 guns should mean that I can get quite a few. The bad thing is I remember the pain and I want to forget it. You can't. Thing is, you can't forget that pain. It is beyond the pain. Sadly. Or not sadly, depending on how you want to look at it. The pain will be imminent and it will never stop. So when is the... land lease? In 5 days, so 21st of May. The land lease will arrive and I'm gonna see how much it will improve my situation. Hopefully a lot, but I don't expect that. Okay. So turns out land lease is bugged. Good to know, because subject land leasing to Overlord gives you nothing. Cool, cool. Good to know, good to know. I'm just not gonna look at my sales, I think. Yeah, you better do that. Like, okay, so where is the T18? Is the T8? Wait, what's T18? Ah, the light tank. I need to research a light tank. Okay, that I can do. 96 days, and after that, I'm gonna start doing it. Why is Guanxi click so big? Why is it so big? Like, how the hell Guangxi click with no support from anyone else, with just 40 divisions, pushed out Japan and took pretty much a lot of China? Something's wrong. I can feel it. Mm-hmm. Okay, better factory output. Thank you. Experience soldier losses, terrain penalty reduction. That gives me more organization and tactics plus breakthrough. Well, I think I'm gonna go with that to reduce my overall incapability of doing a lot of things. Pretty much fighting in the mountains and river crossing as cavalry. I just want to see one thing. Do I have a guy that brings me more autonomy? Monthly population, supply consumption, that is good. Revolutionary figure, trade unionist, fascist demagogue, financial expert. Sadly not. Maybe in the general stuff. High command, not at all too. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop doing that. Start researching the best planes. Maybe I'll use them. Maybe. Ah, no, let's go here, because I need this lack of resource penalty down. Okay, slowly but surely, I think until the end of this year, until the end of 1943, we can raise our our autonomy to a colony. And okay, so what to do, what to do? I need to considerably increase my war score. Feels like the easiest way to do it is through bashing myself against the wall, which I don't wanna do. Because if I am doing that, well, there's a bad part about me not having a manpower. That's the first. Second, I just wanna try and live and not die because I have pretty much no manpower in my divisions. That's the bad part. So, okay. Just don't question in that disaster safe I am for some reason in the Allies and did accept the British naval domination. Don't worry. From what I know, pretty much everyone does that as a Germany, because they don't bother with navy. Which saddens me a lot. But it is what it is. Okay, earning 0.75 daily. 0.75 time. That's gonna take a lot of time. Do they have any weak links? Very weak links, like divisions with no strength. Something like that, that I can just cut through and circle and maybe fight against. Yeah, here. The south. Okay, basic light tank chassis. That is not what I wanted. There's a goddamn reason I produced a 1944 battleship in 1942. That is pretty much easy to do. With all the bonuses you get, you are easily able to get the latest battleships. I mean, I was able to do the... what's it called? The 1940 carriers in 1938, something like that. That's Japan, because you get the bonuses for 1944 in 1942, like you. Just the 2-year difference is good, but my navy is on par with the Brits. I just want to see if that save is on Iron Man. Like, I trust you, but at the same time, you are very, very skilled in it. Air tank design has completed focus. No, it's not this one. This is lower. Not. Oh no, they changed it. Oh no, here it is. Has researched T18, and the T18 is what? It's not. It's a light tank. Okay, is that request license production? 81 SU26 BT7 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 T28. A lot of BT7s. Maybe in the game the T-18 is the armored car. So think about the part that this was my first ever save. Like I said, no worries. We'll figure something out. Was oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't even on the PC. I found it on an old computer. Okay. Okay. But okay, what the hell is T-18? And the other stuff is hell outdated. Oh boy. That's BA-27, BA-22, BM-24. This heavy tank. Now I need to research pretty much every tank that I can to find what tank is the best. Comes to that. Okay, interwar light tank, not. Interwar medium, not. Interwar heavy, not. Basic is 28. 26. Okay, I'm gonna check it once more. T-18 tank. MS-1. Okay, so that is interwar tank. Some goddamn reason stuff in Asia and Florida. Probably a peace deal. Okay, let me just do an auto design, which is gonna be a crappy one, and see if that works. Is research T-18? No, it does not. So it's not a tank. It's not a truck. It's not everything like that. Cost effective medium. Might be. We are exporting something. We're exporting steel. I mean, I'll take that. We want to spam light. I mean, I don't want to spam light. I just want to get that free tank division. And for some goddamn reason, I don't know which one is that, and I just want to figure it out. I don't want to get them, I just want to see which one is that, to see how good is that tank division. Maybe it's the improved light, but it's not, because T-18 heavies are really just worth for the defense in infantry. Heavies are good for the breakthrough if the enemy has armor. That's it. The enemy doesn't have armor, then they're pretty worthless. But if the enemy has armor, then you would like to have at least few of the heavies just to punch through it, so you don't get that many losses. Okay, just 46 points, just 46 points. We are close to getting my manpower back. Now imagine if the manpower is not going back and I just wasted all the time. It would have been really awful. But hey, at least I tried. Do I have any stuff? Okay, 2 steel mills. The south of those parts. At this point, I can't do anything. I pretty much bled myself out. I don't have a lot. Okay, maybe I can push that one division. Nope, last stand, of course. Okay, I just produced 5 damn battleships 44 and still have dockyards. The thing that you have dockyards is not that bad. The thing that you produce 5 battleships 44 and you have the resources for that is what's baffling me more. At this point, okay, yeah, sure. You have this stuff, but how the hell can you afford that when you're producing everything else? That's what's baffling me. How many people I've lost? I've lost 40,000. God damn it. That's a lot of losses for just... for a small country like that. I just want to push through. Let me in. Let me through. Gonna burn myself out with those divisions, but it's gonna be worth it because it's gonna increase my autonomy so much, so this is the necessary sacrifice. It's the sacrifice that I am not really willing to make, but I am forced to make. 8. Yes! And that really pushed my autonomy up. So just 9 points. 7 points, I'm sorry. 7 points is pretty much achievable. Now what to do? Okay, more steel. Okay. Why my divisions were not in a battle? Oh, nice, Manchuria capitulated. Okay, then push and take all the stuff. I don't care about that, just push and take all the stuff. Gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I think. Okay, just one more year and... one more year, one more day. And we are a colony. Now to see that... okay, colony, then Dominion, then independent. Oh my god. South America joined the war on the Japanese side. Oh boy. Okay, where is my manpower? Did they just... oh, I did not notice that. Okay, so... US just... say... sayonara Japan, and... now US is at war with pretty much the whole world. Okay. Okay. Okay, game, whatever you say. All of the Japanese ships can't get home. A sad part on the Japanese side, but it is what it is. Okay, we need more of that. Quote unquote communist support in in Republic of China. Wait, I have spies. Intel network is required. I can build an Intel network. Oh, I can't. I forgot that for Intel network you have to be not in the same faction. That's unfortunate. What's even more unfortunate is that I am not able to get the funny stuff. No funny stuff means I am not able to get my autonomy. Still didn't really care about costs. Oh boy. Someone really did see the means of production in your case. So now the important part is how the hell do I push through? Why is that not possible? And why am I losing so many manpower? Well, service by requirement it is. Soviet licensed ships from the USSR. Why? I mean, okay, but why did you pick the worst nation to get a ship licensed from? I would understand everything, but not Soviets. I would understand getting ships from friggin' I don't know, Brazil or Spain, but why Soviets? Soviets don't have a lot of ships, and Soviets don't have good ships to begin with. Why did you do that? Like, answer me, please. I have so many questions, but so little answers. No, okay. Okay, chill. It's alright. Everyone makes some mistakes. Once in a while. Everyone makes happy little mistakes. So let's take it easy. Now, What to tackle? By tackle I mean what to actually do. We have been pushing out pretty much everyone. I just need to somehow unify that part and capitulate Great Britain. Great Britain... Okay, did they... I thought that they navally invaded. Germany doing Operation Sea Lion, IRL. Okay, change that and now consolidate. I have 3 divisions, but at least I can train one more. So I have, what, 19... Okay, at least I have full divisions. That's what it matters. So I can now just fully push through and earn some war score. Because I have at least now manpower to reinforce myself. Hell. They work. Well, they did. For a while, and then Japanese reinforced. Let's see if I'm getting, for some reason, carried by the AI. I think we are talking about the same save currently. Because it is a little bit bad for me currently. I should have done that. Ideological loyalty and or proper heritage. Korea joined allies. No. Yeah, I know, but it is still funny. Okay, where... I can't... Okay. Why can't I just increase the communism in China? They're real questions. Created populace, nice. Now, do I have motorized? Can I just switch them? I can. So, maybe I should just go like that. Like the name of the file, please help. Yeah. That is a very fun name. Very fitting, I think. Okay, I need trucks. I need a lot of trucks. With the trucks, I finally can push through. Let's maybe go for the expert focus. Wow, I'm finally almost good to go when it comes to manpower. Almost. Very important part, almost. So in the 1944, Mongolia just decided, yeah, cavalry is not working. We're doing something better. Mainly not really working motorized divisions. Maybe because I have no support for them. No nothing. Maybe we should do that. It's not that bad for scout motorized. It just doesn't get any better. Peace conference. Ah, that's just Italy. 0.6 million manpower unused. Lucky you. Give me some of it. Because I desperately need manpower. I don't need guns, I don't need anything, I just need manpower. Like, please. Okay, 180. That should be enough, I guess, for the guns. Why can't I punch through? Okay, now I see why. Okay, I'm just gonna move out. Nice! Already out of manpower. Beautiful, just what I like. Nothing beats losing manpower on service by requirement in a few battles. Also, can I deploy you? Yes, I can. Wow, there's a 4th division. Yeah, I should go somewhere over here and help my allies. Maybe. And cavalry and that should bring my defense and a little bit of stuff up. So let's just do that. Now the worst part about that is that most of the time we're fighting not in plains, but hills, mountains, forest. So this is really not the ideal place to fight. If you get what I'm saying. Same here with urban. All the planes just decided not to exist in China. But anyway, it's on the production front. At least we are getting our stability back. We just need a lot more of it. Lots and lots more. Worst part is that the Japanese just consolidated themselves on this Shanghai part, and they are not going out. There's no war in Europe, so I cannot send my divisions there. There's... Okay, maybe I can just go here and push through Sakhalin. We'll see, we'll see. So this war will not end until Britain capitulates. How bad is the naval supremacy? Very bad. As expected from the English Channel. From Western approaches, not at all. Looks like... Yeah, there's not a province like that here, but it looks like UK did the thing they did in IRL, so they just used Scapa Flow as their task force port, as the strike force, and then just decided to manage whole... how's it called? Whole... approach around the British Isles. This Germany is winning the war in the air. That's what matters, right? Where are my units? Yes. Oh, no. Stop. Okay, let's try going here. No, it's hills. Oh no, it's plains. Then that's good. It's just that naval crossing. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. Maybe with the support of Soviet armor, it's gonna be a bit better, I guess. Let's see. First we need to arrive in just a month. Okay, so now the guns boosted my autonomy. I have 8,000 of them, and we'll start land lease. Yet another strikes. Okay, so artillery does not help. So you have to send normal guns, I guess. Okay. Okay, I guess we're sending guns to... Okay. They didn't like those guns, so they just like my guns. Okay, so let's just do that and produce... Yeah, produce more guns so I can just start... supplying Soviets with them. Very, very like big brain strategies. Supply Soviets with your guns to increase autonomy, to then turn away from the Soviets, become free, and do the funny stuff like become Greater Mongolia. But that's for later. For now, I know you're sick, but I need you here. I need you here because you give me autonomy progress. We're almost halfway there to become a dominion. From that, we can become free. Maybe until this time the war will end. Or not. Who knows? I have quite good stats when it comes to the push. Yes, naval penalty is a bitch. But we are actually... Okay, this is the Mongolian offensive. Again, Mongolian offensive through Sakhalin. First, it was Mongolian offensive through... what's it called? To Japanese Isles. Then it's Mongolian offensive to Sakhalin. Mongols have something when it comes to the naval invasions. We push through. How are we doing that? I have no idea. But I am moving forward. Just keep that push going. Just get that war score up. It is what it is, and I am gonna enjoy every last second of it. This is finally our time to shine. Looks like there's the next time to shine. We can just push through the plains of Trabzon. Something like that. First, which Turkey joined? Oh, this Turkey joined. Never mind. Okay, no war in Turkey for us then. It's on the production front. Okay, at least from the strikes we are getting good stability out of that. Also weekly change because Communist Paradise achieved. Communist Paradise, quote unquote. There's no such thing as Communist Paradise. It's never a thing called a Communist Paradise. Communism and Paradise just does not work. It just doesn't go together. Heavy firepower, nice. It was hella easy to defeat Japanese missiles since I destroyed the Japanese Navy. They have like 50 ships left. Then I started to save those were 200. You really went ham on those jabs, didn't ya? You just said, okay. Japanese Navy no longer existing. To be honest, I finally need to play at least once as the United States. I have like, what? Let me check. I have 600 hours in Hearts of Iron 4, and yet I've not played once as United States. I've played as Canada, I've played as pretty much the minor nations like currently Mongolia, the Chinese Soviet Republic, Republic of China, Japan, fucking India, or etc. I've never played as the US. Fortunately or unfortunately enough. Who is messaging me? Oh, finally. Well, safe tries atomic research. Not worth it. Really not worth it. Okay, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Well, to be honest, atomic research is only alright if you're fighting against Japan and you struggle to achieve naval dominacy. Then you just go to that and drop bombs on them. Other than that, only for you to like... No, but since I am almost there, I finished it. It is alright if you just want to, I don't know, go for the quote-unquote the org distraction, then yes, that is helpful. Other than that, not so much. I wouldn't rely on it, that's for sure. Okay, why do I need 2 convoys if I'm on a mainland? Is it because my... Aha. Aha. There, it doesn't naval invade, I have no units to naval invade. Oh, that sucks. That does suck a lot. Let's build a nice, proper railroads around here. Okay, 5th Division, ladies and gentlemen. We got 5 motorized division as Mongolia. Those divisions will become the great army that will push forward against our oppressors and those who call us our overlords at war with entire South America. Oh, good luck for that. Good luck with that. It is a pain in the ass. Like, don't get me wrong, but to fight against... to fight in South America, you are basically fighting for one tile, bring railroad there, one tile, rinse, repeat, and build supply hubs in the meantime, because you are not getting anything out of that. The supply there is abysmal, and nobody is here for a reason. Okay, anything happening in Europe that I can use? Like, I don't know. Oh, I don't have convoys for that. That's the problem. I can find it on mainland Europe and Asia. After that, I have no convoys to support myself. And I am not gonna accept convoys from the Soviet Union. No way in hell. Okay, let's see if... Okay, 1,000 death. Okay, okay. I just let the AI do that job and take the work score in the air. That is pretty much the best thing to do when it comes to fighting in South America. Why the hell would you want to fight there? It's beyond me. What should we do with... We're not the drunken sailor, but what should we do with this predicament of not being able to push anywhere? We do have army, that's good. But I feel like maybe it's not a dead run, but it sure is just gonna be a pain in the ass. It's 1945, the game is running slow AF. I have 5 divisions only as Mongolia. Nothing went as planned. I should have stayed with historical focuses, then at least China wouldn't and USSR wouldn't join the Axis, and I would be able to go for those parts and those without that much of a resistance. I mean, yes, it is nice to have some changes in your games, but at this point I kinda like I'm done with it. Okay, I'm a puppet. I pretty much just wait until my autonomy increases to become a dominion. From that, I become independent. Do the rest of my focuses. And pretty much just, well... Maybe push through, maybe not. I don't know. I'm gonna play until the end of 1945, and that should be the end. That will be the end of the campaign. So pretty much we've ended up where we started, as a puppet of Soviets. So 4v4. That's mountains. We are not gonna push through here. Nah. The only fun part that I could do is to just try and get as much of political power as I can and mess with the Republic of China, and I can maybe try and do the civil war here, the Communist Uprising, then take over all of that for me. And then it would be easy to turn against others. Wanted to really unify the Greater Mongolia, but I would need a lot of stuff. This I could technically do, I just need to be independent. No, it became bad when the Bulgarians land in Okinawa. This is not called bad, this is called unprecedented. Or if it became bad, then it would mean it was good at the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna do the 16 width and see if I have manpower to support it. Please. I sank the Yamato. As a Japanese Navy fan, that breaks my heart, but at the same time, good job. Good job, really. Okay. Nice. 0 manpower. Did I at least filled all of them? No. No. I have 46,000 in the field. Okay. Wait, there is a push happening. Here are mountains. There's... Okay, let's help them here. And at this point that doesn't matter. Nobody has air, nobody has planes up. We are just trying to push through. We don't make any naval losses. The sweet battleships from 44 in 42. Didn't lose a single destroyer yet. Okay. That is interesting. Okay. Let's make you more communist. Fascist plus 0.1, plus 15. Plus 20. They really... Plus 25, they really went ham on the... on this fascist support. And you still have public illiteracy. Okay. Hello, Soviets. Time for your daily intake of guns. 64. Okay. Still have 2,000 guns left. We still are rocking 2,000 guns, so that should sustain us for a little while. Oh, here's the bad part. Like, AI just can't decide to be helpful. If they are pushing, they are just pushing. If I'm pushing, they are not pushing. And I have to try and match their push, because without that, I have no support for them. The Battle of Ireland still is going strong. Soviet Finland. The world is turning. Truman is the president of US. Communist Canada is in Axis as not a puppet, they just joined. Communist Brazil is at war with the other communists. I just... At this point, I am beyond that. I just accept that the world is burning around my very eyes. And I embrace that. Gonna push, I'm gonna become a Dominion. Have this, have even more manpower if possible. I'm the only last guy pushing because they keep reinforcing. How many divisions do Britain has? Britain has around 400 divisions. Cool. Japan still has 40 or so. Britain is just too well equipped for the war in China. You get me? Like there's something bad with it. And in the bad sense, like, I'm sorry, but 10 divisions per tile is a little bit too much for me. No Soviets, although I appreciate your concern, I don't need your convoys. Please show them for your troops. Okay, so convoys are right, tanks are not, trains are not, artillery is. Okay. Is support equipment alright for you? No. Fuel is not too. Motorized not. Just checking whatever they want to accept. That is changing, that is not. So let's go down. That does not change. That does not change. That does not change. Soviets are picky with what they want to accept. Nope. Nope. Just looking and like, yes, no, yes, no. No, probably they don't want the captured guns or something like that. They just want mine stuff. But even then, they don't like the stuff that's a little bit too old. So I just have to make do. Okay, 144 is alright. Yes, I know I'm strengthening them a little bit too much, but at this point I have to. I have nothing else to do. Especially, okay. Where are we? We are here. So let's do one more really unnecessary push. So we can just lose all my manpower. No, it's to bring more war score to our autonomy. Just 5 more, and we are a Dominion. Dominion gets, I think, all of the manpower. But did something happen? I am raising my autonomy. The front has stabilized in the Asia. Battle of Ireland is still Battle of Ireland. I guess I'm just struggling with manpower, and pretty much I am trying to induce a communist uprising in the Republic of China, just for me to then get a puppet from them. At this point, I'm probably gonna play until the 1946 and call it a day, because, well, basically nothing is happening. This thing is stale. I cannot push, I cannot move forward, I don't have manpower. I don't have resources for me to push my claims further and to get all the fun stuff. I just need to be independent, and I cannot be independent if I'm, well, if I'm here in the axis, I can do my save file. That I leave for the later date. Because for now, I'm getting a little bit hungry. And I think, like I said, until the 1946, then I will probably just go grab something to eat, maybe make a video or something, I don't know, and then prepare for the stream tomorrow. For today, well, it's not like I'm bored, but at this point I'm just looking at red bubbles over and over and over. I cannot do anything that frustrates me. I don't want to change my divisions again to mountaineers so that they can push something. So, you know, all the good stuff. I feel like the best part would be when you could show the file World War One. World War One and World War Two is a free video. Yeah, that. If you don't mind, then if you don't mind, then I will do it. So. Just trying to the disaster save, etc. So yeah, free content is a free content, but well, if you could, I mean, you could also send me a file just to show me and not to show on video. That's also something that could be. Maybe if we had some planes up in the air, then it would have been way better. I have no air experience. UW, you didn't see that Austria-Hungary joined the war. By the way, Hungary is just chilling. Switzerland basically went the German Reich route. They are at war with Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein joined the Allies. Yeah, very, very fun part. Pretty much the whole world is at war. Besides the African nations. The Africans are just chilling, in most cases. Okay, the game has slowed down so much. At this point, I just want to make the edit and see what exactly gives me that Ulaanbaatar conference, etc. But, I mean... Okay, no, you know what, I'm calling that quits. I'll take a look at your... Okay, first of all, game, I'm gonna add you. Okay, I've added you, so you can send me the save file. and then I'll check it today. Probably record a video about it in a few days. Today I'm editing a War Thunder video, so that is that, and probably record something else. Tomorrow is gonna be a stream and a video. Then probably Monday, yet another recording. And on Tuesday, yet another video. A little bit of a packed schedule, but I think it will work good. Okay, so pretty much the war. Gonna send later. I can't really do anything since Austro-Hungarian pressure. Oh, okay, don't worry. Don't worry. Like I said, I've added you, so you can do that freely. Whether later, now, or whatever. Okay, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for joining the stream. Sadly, we did not achieve our goals. Happens, bad run. But as you know, it's stream, it's live, no editing. I tried to save it. I mean, I might just try and increase my autonomy and then see what else I can do with that, because the road to 56 is going to until like the 1960s, so I still have a little bit of leeway. But for today, that's it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, night, evening, or an afternoon, wherever you are. See you tomorrow, next stream. Bye-bye. Where's the